Hello, everyone, and welcome to a very special Tuesday edition of the It's Getting Late podcast. My name's Jacob, and joining me today is my wonderful co host, Paul.
How's it going, everybody?
And before we get started, guys, what we like to show at the beginning of all of our episodes is our email. So if you guys have any fan theories, any would you rathers, any top five, any news stories, email us down below at itsgettinglatepodcast@gmail.com. Well, guys, with all that out of the way, let's get started off with this. So a lot of things happened at the New York Comic Con this past weekend, and you guys will see throughout this entire episode, it is really centric on a lot of the things that happened at that New York Comic Con, if not all of our stories. So
Pretty much, yeah.
yeah, pretty much. So one of the big ones was that Mortal Kombat 3 got announced. They said, "Hey, we're working on it. We've already been approached and we're going to be working on it and the director pretty much said we're already going to start working on it and writing it very soon." Which is very interesting because you don't usually hear stuff getting greenlit and saying yes before the sequel even comes out, Paul. Like, we
No, for
had it
real.
originally
And
set up and then it's got delayed to May and now they're already announcing it. So,
that's what I was about to say is like this movie was supposed to come out within the next week or two in October, and then they're like, maybe 6 more months. We'll put it back in the oven. We'll bring it back out whenever it's ready. And before this one's even done, they're like, and we're already prepared to make the next batch. Let's go. It's like, okay. I mean, I'm excited. I mean, I
oh
freaking
yeah.
love Mortal Kombat. Like, I'm super hyped for these movies. Just like, okay, let's see what you guys are cooking with, but I kind of want to see this second movie first before this third movie is already underway, you know?
Yeah, and nothing's been set, guys. Casts haven't been, set in stone. Nothing at all except for we're working on the third one and we're starting writing on it very soon. So that's pretty much it. So you guys can expect if this second one falls flat on its face and sucks, they're gonna pull the plug on this third one. So I I
Well,
don't
I'm
think they will
assuming
though.
well, that's the thing. I'm assuming since they're already greenlighting the third one that the producers at Warner Brothers have already seen Mortal Kombat 2 and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is going to make some money. So go ahead, make a third one. Go ahead." I mean, Johnny Cage, Carl Urban coming to the cast as Johnny
Oh yeah.
Cage, that was a huge, huge deal. Focusing more on him and less on Cole Young, which not very many people like Cole Young in the
Yeah,
first
no.
Mortal Kombat. He was pretty much the only downfall of that movie. Everything else in that movie, I freaking
It was
loved
really
that
fun.
Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat movie. It
Like
was
it was
great. It was
awesome.
super fun. It was Cole Young and the fact that we never actually got to the tournament. Like
Tournament.
those are the two things that people didn't like. But this movie seems to be like, all right, we're fixing those two things.
Yep.
Johnny Cage, and we're at the tournament.
And
So
we're at the
let's go.
tournament, and we're adding all those characters. We're having Noob Saibot, like, we're having all these
Noob,
fun.
Baraka,
Yes,
Jade, and Katana. Like, oh my gosh, the amount of characters that they're adding for this second movie.
is
So
insane,
excited.
and it's
It's
so
gonna be
cool.
great.
Oh, and
It-
I can't wait. Like,
oh yeah.
I think it's gonna be better than the first one. I mean, the big thing with the first one, like you said, is it was the Cole Young whole story arc with him. It wasn't entertaining because it's like, okay, we have these great characters in Mortal Kombat. You have all of these great characters to
Mhm.
pull from, and you went with an original character that has never even been in a game. Like, people did not like him at all. Like, so much so, I thought maybe when this movie, because when Mortal Kombat originally came out, I thought maybe they would add him in the next Mortal Kombat game. Well, they didn't.
Yeah,
They just
no, they did not. They're like, no, we're not gonna follow that storyline. Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
like
And well, I mean, just looking at like I just saw a featurette for Mortal Kombat 2, and then the trailer that came out a couple weeks ago. Cole is very
barely.
noticeably
Yeah,
absent in a lot of the trailer and featurettes. Like the featurette I just saw showed him for just a very brief second,
brief.
and
Yeah,
then that was it. And so I got a feeling they might be killing him
sidelining him,
off,
killing him,
maybe.
sidelining him. I mean, but I
Yeah,
think we're all okay with that just because
yeah.
he just and it wasn't like so much that he was an annoying character. It wasn't anything like that. It was just we didn't want to see
It
him.
Exactly. Well, like he himself is not annoying. Louis Tan is a fantastic actor.
Yes.
Like him in Cobra Kai
Mhm.
was one of the amazing parts of those last couple seasons. and he's just an awesome martial arts actor and all the other stuff. But it's just his character being introduced is like, oh, it's a descendant of, Hanzo Hasashi Scorpion's bloodline, and he's
Yeah.
going to, fulfill the prophecy. Is like none of
Oh.
that was ever in any of the Mortal Kombat
You
games.
know what I'd compare it to? It's like the Transformers movies are really fun to watch, except for when the
Hmm.
humans are on screen. Like,
Exactly.
that is the one thing, and that's
Love
kinda how it was.
love Optimus Prime. Love Bumblebee.
We
Shia LaBeouf, please go away. I mean, like Shia, I love you, Shia, but
Yeah.
Sam Witwicky and Mark Wahlberg's character in the
Mark
latter
Wahlberg's
movies.
character was even
Oh my
worse.
god, it was so bad,
Oh my
so bad.
gosh.
And the blatant product placement with the Bud Light, like, ching, like, opening the
Yeah.
Bud Light drink, go, "What? You never seen a giant robot before, guy?" It's like, "What?" I don't anyways, I'm hoping more this Mortal Kombat 2 direction that we're going, focusing more on the game characters, introducing a
Yes.
lot more game characters and some fan favorites. Because in Mortal Kombat 1, a lot of the villains that were there were kind of lesser known villains. Like you had Natara, which very few Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat players know. General Reiko, which again is the one like, Who's General Reiko? Oh, he was in a game that came out like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Like those characters, as interesting and cool as they are not as prevalent as the ones that we're finally getting, like Jade, Katana,
Melina,
Baraka, Melina. Like there's so many characters
Shao
that are
Kahn as
more.
well,
No,
like,
Shao Kahn. Oh my gosh, Shao Kahn looks amazing. They pulled him directly from the
Noob
game.
Saibot, like we said, he'll be
Yeah,
in it, so, I
I
mean,
mean
they're great.
they're getting the main people from the games that we all know and love.
Oh,
And
Quan Chi as well, I forgot about Quan
oh,
Chi.
that's right. I
We're
did.
adding
Yeah,
Quan
Quan
Chi as
Chi.
well, which
Like I said, dude, they're bringing back all these characters. It's gonna be super awesome.
like, I think I'm wondering though, now, I'm wondering if 3 will be a post-tournament movie, and I think that would be fun
Mhm.
because, yes,
Well,
the
so here's what I'm thinking. Since
you're
they're
thinking
already announcing 3, I'm thinking Mortal Kombat 2, this movie,
mhm,
is going to follow kind of the MK9 storyline, where basically we lose, humanity loses.
yeah.
And MK3 is gonna be like a whole, like, we need to fix things, we need to, like, reset the timeline or something like that. I think that's probably what they're gonna do, something like that.
I don't know if I want them to add the timeline though stuff because Chronica, as cool as fun as it was doing the timeline thing and making it so that all of the different
Mhm.
possibilities were canon. I don't know if I want Chronica yet. I don't know if I'd want them to
No,
go
no, I
deep
get
dive
that.
into that, but I would
I wouldn't
definitely
even
love
do I wouldn't
yeah.
even do Chronica, I would just do, "Hey, we need to, go back in time and stop Shao Kahn from winning," or something like that. I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking based on them already announcing Mortal Kombat 3 that we're gonna lose at the end of MK2.
I wouldn't be surprised, and I think it'd be
And
fun if we did
it
10.
would be.
If we did 10, we had all those
Yeah,
other characters
exactly.
from 10, like, all the evil versions with the Quan Chi
Mhm.
versions of everybody, I think those would be really fun.
Would you, want them to include the combat kids?
I mean, yeah, 'cause I like them, like, I
Not
mean
everybody does.
yeah,
Like,
I
Cassie
know.
Cage is one of the very few that people like. The
I mean,
rest of the combat
which one's
kids,
the blind one with the sword?
uh, Kendo, right?
Kendo, yeah, like, I like Kendo. I don't know why
Yeah, but he's not a combat kid, but yeah, he would be cool. I would love for them to add him in
did
here.
but
The
wasn't he
only thing
part of
they need
that
to do.
group of the younger ones? Was he not am I
No,
thinking wrong?
he wasn't one of the younger kids. He was like the mentor or
Oh,
dad
yes,
of one of
okay,
the
never
younger
mind, yes, he
kids.
was, but didn't he have wasn't his kid on the team, though?
His
Yes,
kid was
there we
trained by Scorpion.
there we go, thank you, yes,
Yes.
Takeda, Takeda.
Takeda, yes, yes.
I think
But
Takeda's really cool.
Takeda is
I would
okay.
enjoy Takeda.
I like him. But Jackie Briggs is
Yeah,
meh.
I'll give you that, yeah,
I mean, that's literally just a female skin of Jax, basically.
yeah.
And
I
then who was the other combat kid? The bow and arrow kid. I c-
yes, I know what you
See.
yeah, I know
Don't know his
exactly.
name, don't know whose kid he was, but whatever. Um, if they do bring Kendo into Mortal Kombat, there's only one person that's allowed to play him.
Oh, I feel like I have an idea of who you're gonna say.
Keanu Reeves.
Really?
That's who he's based off of.
Is he based off of him? I did not know that.
Yeah, well, because the whole blind
I
thing
was
and the
thinking
samurai
okay.
thing,
See, I was
that's
going John
that's
Wick.
Keanu Reeves. Well, John Wick, no,
I
but
was
like
going
Keanu
okay.
Reeves from Matrix 3.
Okay. I was kinda going down the John Wick. I was thinking of the guy that plays Kane in John Wick. I could see him playing Kendo as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Donnie Yen, yeah.
Yes, Donnie
I
Yen,
guess
yes. I could
I could
see him
see that.
playing I mean, because I loved him as Kane in John Wick 3.
No, no,
I
100%.
loved how he
It
played that in 4.
you know what's funny? That's the second blind person that Donnie Yen has played
Yeah,
as
he
a martial artist because
they just love making him blind.
he also did, what's his name in Rogue One? Chirrut Imra.
Yes, yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yes.
But, I mean, I could see them it'd just kinda be weird if they did make him as like, "Hey, you wanna be a blind swordsman again?"
I mean, he would play him well. I mean, he plays
He would.
blind guys well. I'm just gonna say it.
But no, but, like, Kendo's whole design was based off of Keanu Reeves,
Gotcha.
and I would love to see I mean, we got Carl Urban in here, get Keanu Reeves in here, that'd be
Or
kinda
Donnie
fun, I
Yen,
would
I'm
love
just
that.
or Donnie Yen.
Or
I think
Donnie Yen,
both.
I'd be fine with either one. I'd be fine with either one.
Also, just before we wrap it up, the other one was Kung Jin is the bow and arrow guy.
Kung J is he I'm assuming is he a descendant of Kung Lao?
I don't know.
Or
I
is he just not a descendant at all? You know what? I think no, he was not a descendant of
yeah, I think he
anybody. He
was.
was a thief. If I remember correctly, he was a thief that broke into the Thunder Temple to steal something, and then Raiden kind of like took him in as a
He
uh disciple or
he
something.
is a fellow Shaolin Kung Lao who joins a new generations of heroes defending the Earth from evil, otherworldly forces. That's what Wikipedia says. So,
So he is a descendant of Kung
well,
Lao?
he's not. He's a relative, a fellow Shao
Relative.
relative. I guess maybe he is. I that's
A
guys.
nephew
That's
or
how much
something? Who
we
knows?
do not care about
No,
Kung Jin.
Kung Jin,
Kung
yeah,
Jin
no,
is
we
just not a memorable character. He's
not
like
at all. That's why he didn't come back in Mortal Kombat 11
or Mortal Kombat 1.
or Mortal Kombat 1. Well, neither did Takeda.
Yeah, he did. Mortal Kombat 1, he was a DLC character.
Was he?
Yep.
Oh, that's right,
Yes.
DLC, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so but
Yeah, but we haven't seen Kung Jin since MK10.
yeah, but anyways, guys, what are you thinking about this announcement? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Are you counting down the days till Mortal Kombat 2? Let us know in the comments below.
Finish him.
All right, moving on to some more New York City Comic Con news. Spider-Man, sorry, I keep forgetting it. Spider-Man Friendly Neighborhood
Well, it's
something.
just friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Thank you. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I have been having the hardest time with that today, guys. But Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man had a trailer. They showed a trailer to everybody at New York Comic Con, and it reveals some characters. So, Paul, what's it reading up on? What's it all got?
From the Variety article that I got here, it says Marvel Animation has announced the second season of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It will release on Disney Plus in fall of 2026, so about a year from now.
Yep.
The news came from New York Comic Con along with the trailer shown to the fans in the room. The trailer revealed that season 2 will introduce the Venom symbiote, Gwen Stacy, and bring back Charlie Cox's Daredevil. It also showed the returns of Norman and Harry Osborn, villains like Dr. Octopus, Chameleon, and Scorpion, and the emergence of Nico Minoru's magical powers. So a lot of that stuff we kind of already figured that was
Yeah.
going to happen. They had released, if you look right here, this picture of Gwen Stacy right here. They had released that like 6 months
Yeah,
ago
they
as
were
like part of the
yeah.
concept art.
Yeah, they did. It was very quickly after the season had
Hmm.
wrapped up that they had done
Because
the
they were already
concept.
like sitting there like, hey, I can't wait till the next season. Check this out. And
Yeah, they want
of
people to
course,
get
everybody
hyped.
got hyped.
And, oh, dude, the fact that they're adding Venom makes me excited, and
And them saying like, "Oh, the Venom symbiote." Like, didn't we already? Wasn't that alien creature that they
yeah,
fought? Wasn't that a symbiote? I mean,
but now we're getting
I-
full on Venom, I guess.
full actual
So,
Venom. I guess it's It is what it is. So the Venom symbiote picture that you guys see there, that's from the Spider-Man Unlimited show back in the late '90s, and then the Daredevil picture you got there, that's from I believe the '94 Spider-Man show. But I mean, having all these characters in this show, like I love the first season of Friendly
Oh, yeah,
Neighborhood Spider-Man.
it's
It's the
great.
first Spider-Man show that I think has been amazing, like super excellent since Spectacular Spider-Man. I know
Spectacular. Oh, yeah.
you love Ultimate, I'm sure.
I do, because that's the one I grew up on, but
Right.
this one was very good as well. Like, I didn't have
Oh,
any
yeah.
complaints. Ultimate the only my big thing with Ultimate is that I didn't love how they did Doctor Octopus at times, just with how many different forms he
Yeah,
had.
like, he had, like, 5 different
Yeah,
forms,
it
which
was
was
like his
weird.
base one, he had his Hydra one, and then he had his more comic accurate one in, like, the final
Mhm.
kind of season, but, besides that, I really enjoyed it, but yeah, this one was I love how they did Tombstone in this one.
Yes,
Very
Tombstone
well
is
done.
excellent. I like probably the most comic accurate Doctor Octopus
Yes.
since I wanna say the '94, Spider-Man, like, full on with the square rim
Yep,
glasses and
glasses.
everything.
Yep.
What else was introduced in the first season? Because I everything that happened in the first season, I absolutely
Scorpion, you
loved.
had Scorpion as well in there.
Scorpion, yes, they actually got the MCU version, Matt Gargan, with the suit on, and his suit is molded to his body just like in the comics.
Yes.
They had Chameleon in there as
Yes.
part of the Wrecker crew for a little bit. You also had Unicorn, which was like a very deep
Deep
cut
pull,
villain that
yeah.
nobody's like, "Who the heck is Unicorn?" Yeah, Unicorns in the comics. There are a lot of comic book villains that don't translate well to
Oh, yeah.
TV show and movies, so it's kinda cool whenever they actually bring some of them in.
Yeah, and I think, Venom, I think, will be a fun one. I hope they go down the Eddie Brock lane. I like when we do
Mhm.
Harry Osborn, but I prefer
I
Eddie
prefer
Brock.
Eddie Brock Venom too, because
Like,
it's
and I want them to do actual Eddie, like, villain Venom Eddie Brock. I
mhm.
love when we do anti-hero, Eddie Brock. I love when we do not anti-venom, like, anti-hero Venom, where they're both
Mhm.
kinda good guys, but we eat heads. Like, I enjoy that, but give us bad guy Venom. Like, full
Yeah,
on
no, like,
big hulking bad guy Venom.
The Venom that showed up in the comics where, like, the reason his name is Venom is because we're gonna become poison to Peter Parker because we hate him so much. It's just
Yes.
like because the Venom symbiote got rejected by Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and then Eddie Brock, his whole career was ruined by Peter Parker, so they that shared hatred that they have for
Yep.
him, it's like the whole late '80s, early '90s run of Spider-Man comics was a consistent thing of Spider-Man dealing with villains every now and then Venom comes back just to wreck his life
Yes.
for no reason other than I hate you with every fiber of my being. One of my favorite comics that I don't have it with me right now. I have it on display in my classroom. Is this comic that has Venom holding a skull with Spider-Man's mask on it,
Yeah.
and basically doing like a play on Hamlet. Oh, Spider-Man, I knew him well. And it's like one of the most iconic Venom comics out there. And
Yeah.
that's the kind of Venom I want to see is the ruthless, just absolutely abhorrent Venom.
Yeah, because I love Insomniac Spider-Man, but we did the Harry Osborn one, and it's fun, but at the same time, I want Eddie Brock back as Venom. We haven't
Right.
done him, and yes, we did him in Tom Hardy, but like I'm saying, guys, I want an actual villain Venom and a
Yeah.
full on one, and we didn't even get it in Ultimate. You know,
Nah,
we
in
didn't.
Ultimate it was
It was
Harry Osborn again,
It was
wasn't it?
Harry
Yeah.
Osborn as well, and then it went over to Flash and made him Agent Venom.
Agent Venom. Yeah.
So, I want actual Venom because I mean,
Yeah.
I
It's probably been since
and
Spectacular
spectacular
Spider-Man
that
when we
we've
had
gotten.
Eddie, and that Eddie was like again, it was just full on like I hate Peter Parker with every fiber of my being.
Yes. Yeah,
So
I mean, and I think this is gonna be a fun season, and I'm
I
glad
hope so.
I'm glad that we're getting a yearly release because this one, if I remember right, the first season came out earlier this year, correct? Was
No,
it
it was last year.
it was last year?
I'm pretty certain this year has been a long year, but I'm fairly certain that it came out
I thought
in
it came out this year.
2024. Let me take a look.
I'm looking at it too. Let's see who gets it faster. Nope, 2025. Yep,
Really? Was it
2025.
the spring?
It was, let's
Yeah,
see.
it was
Yep,
February.
it was that first episode was January 29th. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was that spring winter.
Very, very beginning of this year.
Yeah.
So that's
So
why it feels like it was last year. It's been 8 months.
but
So,
I'm so glad, and we'll talk about, there was some Daredevil news, guys, that we'll talk about later, but I'm so glad that Marvel's
mhm.
doing these yearly releases for these TV shows, because sometimes these streaming services are just like, "Oh, we're gonna wait 3 and 4 years for these seasons," and it's like, "Oh
No,
my
and
gosh."
it's miserable because it's
Yeah.
like you get so much hype for something, and then over time, you just lose your excitement
It
for it.
dies until the year before it comes out again, and you drop your
Mhm.
first trailer, and you start talking about it again, so, yeah. But anyways, guys, what are you thinking about all these new details about the trailer that came out, Venom being teased, we're gonna get, Ghost Spider? Let us know all your thoughts in the comments below. Alrighty. So, an actual trailer that also dropped at New York Comic Con, but they released it online, was Wonderman. They dropped two trailers. One trailer was like a little teaser trailer, it was like a 1 minute trailer. And then the
Mhm.
next trailer they dropped the next day, and it was a full 2 minute trailer. And it's interesting. I don't know
It
about you,
is.
Paul, but watching it, I'm like, this is really not weird and not bad, but it's something completely different than what we've seen in the MCU before.
Well, yeah, because well, as so far as we've seen, no superpowers, no nothing. It's just a guy who's trying to become a
Actor.
actor for a superhero movie, and I mean, it is, in MCU universe because Sir Ben Kingsley is part of it,
Yes.
aka the Mandarin or the Mandarin,
Fake Mandarin, yeah.
fake Mandarin. So he's part of it, and God, what is the name of the guy who's playing Wonder Man? Because he was part of Aquaman. He was Black Manta in
He was black.
Aquaman,
Yes.
and then he came over.
Yes. Yahya Abdul Mateen. I think I messed that up. Yeah, yeah. Yahya Abdul
Yeah,
Mateen though is his name. So,
right.
yes, and he's
So,
in it. We also have, I'm gonna mess this one up as well, guys. Zalt Zaltko Burek, which is he
oh, that's the producer or
That's
the
the
director.
director, and if if you guys are wondering, "Where have I seen him from?" He is Baravia's president in Superman. He is the
Yes.
president of Boravia in in Superman. So, he has b so if you guys are wondering where you seen him, that's where you saw him, but,
Well,
uh
I remember him from deep cut. I remember him from the movie 2012. He
gotcha.
was the Russian guy in the 2012 who had the 2 kids and trying to get on the boat. I just one of the scenes that I quote all the time, or not quote, but I think about all the time whenever they're in the Bentley and everybody's like trying to, "How do you start this engine? How do you start this engine?" And he goes, "Everybody quiet! Engine start." It's so goofy and so dumb, but I just love it for some reason.
Yeah, but so they have a decent little cast around it,
They
and
do.
I think Yahya Abdul Mateen is a great. I really liked him as Black Manta.
Oh,
I
yeah, no, he
really
was
liked him as Black
excellent as Black
Manta,
Manta,
and
and yeah.
it's fun. The trailer, guys, like I said, there's really not much in it. It's just a guy trying to become Wonder Man because this director did Wonder Man. It looks like he did Wonder Man in like 80s or
Probably like this
something,
oh, like, earlier than that, like,
70s.
it looks like a 60s,
Old.
70s type
It
movie.
looks old.
It's, like, reminding me of, like, Flash Gordon type vibes.
Yes, I do agree with you on that, and it's like he wants to redo it in a movie and make it the greatest thing, like, it's interesting, and I don't know where it's like they're talking to in a way, to the superhero genre as well,
Oh,
it's
100%.
a
I
meta
mean, like,
commentary of it, and it's interesting.
right here, Hollywood experiencing superhero fatigue is a time to hang up the capes. People have been talking about superhero movie fatigue for a while. Like, I think since before Avengers Infinity War and Endgame came out, people have been
Yeah.
saying like too many superhero movies. I mean, but Like, that's the generation that we're in is like,
Well,
because
also, I don't know if it's I don't think it's so much a superhero fatigue, dude. I think it's so much people got tired of all these bad movies and all of
Mhm.
these bad
Well, because they were churning them out as
shows.
quick as they
Exactly,
could.
and that's what it was. It was because we were tired of garbage, and that's really what kinda drove it down. I think it's more we wanted good movies, not bad movies, and that's what we were getting were bad movies. Like,
Right.
we had those rough spans. So because look at how many people are coming out to the theater for Deadpool and Wolverine. Look at how
Mhm.
people were responding to Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four and Superman. Like, people were going to see those movies and minus Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts had a harder time, but the other 2
Yeah.
movies, look how people were seeing Superman, Fantastic Four. That people were going and seeing those movies, and those movies were making money. So,
Yeah.
clearly people still like to see superhero films.
Yeah. But, like, I think that's one of the excuses that, Hollywood makes, "Oh, this movie failed because people are experiencing superhero fatigue." It's like,
Yeah.
"No, the movie failed because it just wasn't a good movie,
It's just
dude."
not a good movie, and people are not gonna spend their money on stuff that is garbage. Like, that's
Yeah.
it. People aren't gonna say, "Go watch this movie," if it's garbage. But getting back to Wonder Man, guys, it's exciting to finally get a trailer for this because I've been really wondering for a while, how are we going to do this? There's one piece of like, the trailer was not bad, guys, but there's one piece of news that has me and Paul pretty I would say pretty worried. They're dropping all 8 episodes the day it comes out, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
No staggered release.
the last time they did that was with Echo, and Echo was
No, no, no. Ironheart, wasn't it?
no,
Didn't
Ironheart, they
Ironheart
nope, Ironheart was not at all at the same time. They did 3 episodes 1 week and 3 episodes another week.
I
They
mean,
did
but that's almost
okay, but Echo was the only one that they fully dropped all 6
okay.
episodes,
Yeah,
and
and
Echo
Echo, I
was
watched the first episode and then
with
stopped after that.
Daredevil, and that was it. You could not get through the rest of Echo. I mean, Echo was
No.
awful. It was awful, and I don't even Paul, did you even finish it? Because I didn't. You said you only
No,
watched
like I
episode 1?
said, I only watched the first episode. After
Yeah.
that, I stopped watching.
Yeah, and then I didn't care why Kingpin had his eye back in Daredevil. I was just like, "Okay, he's got his eye back. Probably got it
Yeah,
back from
like,
Echo." That's all I care about.
who cares? Who
But,
cares?
yeah, so it is concerning. It is very concerning because when they say we're dropping them all at once, it means they don't care. They
Yeah, they're
don't
they're
they
they're just dropping it to drop it and be like, "Yep, we released a show. Here
Yeah,
you go."
because I mean, think about Ironheart, dude. Even though that one had a 2-week release window, people
I
weren't
mean,
talking about it. Some people didn't even
nah,
know it
people were
came
not
out
talking
because
about
no
it at
one cared.
all. And I only watched the whole thing through because I found out that Mephisto was in that final episode, so I'm like, "All right, I guess I'll watch the whole series." But I watched it and I'm honestly I wasn't
It
super
was
impressed
okay.
with it. It was okay. There were parts that were cool, other parts that were just like, I feel like we could have skipped this episode. This episode was like could have been an email type episode.
Dude, I when I watched Ironheart, here's what I did. I watched the first 2 episodes and then just skipped to episode 6 and just watched the previously on Ironheart, and I got everything that I needed. So,
Yeah. No,
yeah,
I get you.
but anyways, guys, what do you think about the Wonder Man trailer? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you gonna go watch it when it comes out? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty. Moving on to something that's got a little bit more spark of interest, Vision Quest. So Vision Quest probably got announced, I want to say
It's
1 or 2 years ago. It got announced a while
it
ago.
got announced a while ago. It's probably the show that has had the longest waiting period because it's stemming from the WandaVision show,
WandaVision,
which
yeah.
was the first MCU TV show.
Yeah.
Like,
And
it's literally been years since, like, White Vision flew off into Never Never Land, and we're like, "Oh, what did happen to him? Haven't seen him in, I don't know, 5 years?"
yeah, but here's the thing with Vision Quest, guys. Uh, they've had some cool stuff come out with it for the past couple of years. So
Mhm.
you've had, for one, you had the showrunner Terry Matalas, which is a top tier showrunner for anything when it comes to sci-fi TV and TV in general. So that was already a good start. Then you had the one that I think had me and Paul the most excited was you having James Spader come back as Ultron.
Yes.
That, oh my gosh. Whew. I
and
love
I'm
James Spader, and him as
oh yeah.
Ultron's amazing.
It's gonna be interesting to see how they bring him back because basically they said Paul Bettany at New York Comic Con said that this show is gonna be White Vision basically going on a quest to like understand all these memories that just got unlocked for him by the other Vision and WandaVision, and
Yeah,
him trying to like understand who he is in this context because he is not the original Vision,
original Vision, yeah.
and he is, he's something in between because he's got the body of old Vision, but
Doesn't have the
the
soul.
doesn't have the soul.
Mhm.
Exactly. He's got the memories now, but that doesn't mean that he actually lived those memories. And with
Yes.
Wanda being gone slash dead, we don't know exactly what happened to her.
She's not around to tell him anything, pretty much.
Exactly.
So,
So it's
yeah.
gonna be kind of interesting to see what's going on, and I got a feeling that I think that Vision might accidentally bring Ultron back, and I'm thinking that's because he's gonna go through his mind palace, go through his memories, and realize like, where did I come from? Oh, that's right, I came from Ultron. He was the one who created me, and in doing so, he's gonna allow Ultron back into the world. Maybe Ultron takes over Vision's body for a little bit. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? So, guys, they did release some footage over at New York Comic Con, and here, coming from Variety, this is what happens. So, Vision fans have been asking themselves, "What is grief if not loving, persevering?" Gosh, sorry about that, guys. Ever since Paul Bettany's android character died in Infinity War, but then was reanimated in 2020's Disney Plus series WandaVision. The wait is nearly over, and Vision will return in the Disney Plus series Vision Quest in 2026. Marvel released the first trailer of Vision Quest exclusively to fans at New York Comic Con. The trailer showed Bettany back as White Vision from the ending of WandaVision, plus a regular looking human version. There was also a human version of Ultron, who was voiced by James Spader in the second Avengers movie, and the AI programs Jarvis, Friday, and Edith. At the end of the trailer, there was a brief shot of an adult Tommy, Vision, and Wanda's son that appeared as a child in WandaVision. Guys, that is quite the trailer for all the
No, for
things
sure.
that we're getting in there. I mean, just alone that it looks like we are going to have a battle of all these AI and robot different interfaces going against Ultron. Plus, we're having Tommy as an adult. Like, it's very interesting. Like,
Oh
very
yeah.
interesting. And
And how is this going to lead into? Because isn't there supposed to be like an Agatha season 2 where Wiccan is trying to find his brother? Like
yeah, I mean,
there's something going on there, like this whole Wanda and Vision family tree thing that we're trying to figure out. Also, this is crazy because my phone just popped up with this. I guess it listened to us talking. But from Rotten Tomatoes, Paul Bettany says that Vision Quest will be set roughly 1 year after the events of WandaVision.
well, okay.
So
And
we're
here's
going
what I'm
back in time then.
Here's my Tommy thing, though. Here's my Tommy theory. I mean, you already have Billy's already looking for Tommy and who's where Tommy's soul was put into. What if
Right.
Tommy got put into an adult pretty much? Billy got put into like some
He got put
teenager
into a teenager,
and
yeah.
Tommy got put into an adult guy, some
Well,
adult.
no, he got put into like we saw in Agatha all along that he got put into some teenager kid who was like drowning in a pool. Like we saw that vision at the end of
But
Agatha
it
all along.
I don't think it would was it confirmed that it was him though? Like I
I
'cause
mean, like
I
why else
don't
would they show that?
I don't think it is though. I'm gonna say he got stuck in an adult because that's what would make sense for me for Tommy to be an adult. I mean, that to me that's what would make sense. Now I could be completely wrong, but I I don't know. Or maybe this I know you're saying that it's maybe we're going back in time, but are we? Like
I mean, well, it says it's set 1 year after WandaVision, which
okay,
WandaVision took place in 2020, right? Or no.
no,
It
20
well,
MCU time
in
I
universe and MCU
I
time,
think
it's
it was
1 year
25 or
after.
26. I think it's 25 or
Yeah.
26. And so
1 year after Endgame.
yeah, and so for 1 year after that, maybe Agatha all along was going on at the exact same time Vision Quest was happening. Maybe
Maybe
that was
well,
that.
no, Agatha all along, I think that was set 2 years or 3 years after WandaVision? Let me check.
I don't think it was that many. I mean, I could be wrong though. I
I mean,
def
like, all of these, MCU TV shows, like, the fact that they are not releasing them
in
that
chronological
in
order.
chronological order or back to back, it kind of does make it hard to follow along with what's going on. So let me
Yeah.
try and find out. When was Agatha all along
Yeah,
in the
but either way,
timeline?
guys, like we're both really excited for it. I think Vision Quest is going to be my most anticipated show for that year when it comes to Marvel things just because we're bringing James Spader back and we're bringing uh Paul Bettany back. I think they were so good in Age of Ultron. Both of them were stars, and I have always been wanting more of just their interactions. Additionally, I've always
Mhm.
wanted Ultron, especially because I thought it was stupid. How are you killing a robot pretty much that is an AI that can't really be killed? He just takes over robots. I was like, how are we killing him? But I think it's really cool, and I hope we get like an actual Ultron and Vision fight, hopefully with him actually becoming Ultron again, maybe an even more comic accurate because I loved how they made Ultron look. Ultron
Oh, yeah.
looked awesome,
Very much so.
but
So here's what I found. So Agatha All Along is set 3 years
3 years.
after
Okay.
WandaVision. So if Vision Quest is set 1 year after WandaVision, then yeah, this happens before Agatha All Along. I don't know, dude. So it says that the events in Westview happened in late 2023, which is 5 years after the snap. So
Yes.
that would make sense chronologically. And WandaVision takes place in the fall of 2026. Okay, so then yeah, if
Yeah,
Vision
which is
Quest
it's so weird that they had
it is so weird. It's
Agatha
like
come out before.
eh.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
don't know, dude. Like
I
I said, like Vision Quest is like the longest show or the show that we've been waiting the longest for since it's based off of WandaVision, the first MCU show. It's
yes.
like the storyline that, this movie or this show should be taking place after is like it's been literally like 5 years since
Yeah.
this show came out.
And in Variety, they do mention that Vision Quest was described as a third part of a trilogy that included WandaVision and Agatha all along.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, and that
So
would
then
make
then
sense.
maybe then maybe Vision Quest takes place over a period of
Period of
years. So, like,
yeah,
maybe it starts
1
1 year
year.
after WandaVision, and then it catches up to Agatha all along, and who knows, maybe Agatha and Billy show up, and then Vision and Tommy are there and like, "Hey, we got the whole family together," except for mom, she's dead.
She's mom dead.
Dead
But
mom.
I think they I think they've done really well with these Agatha all not Agatha, the WandaVision sequels, spinoffs,
Yeah,
whatever you wanna call them. I think they did Agatha All Along was fun. I don't think it was better
I
than
loved it.
WandaVision, but I thought Agatha All Along was really good. I enjoyed it.
I think it was slightly better than WandaVision for basically just one thing. They landed that twist at the end way better than WandaVision did.
I'll give you
But
that, but I also just didn't love the twist. I was like, "So we did this entire thing for nothing. People died
well,
for nothing."
it's not that they didn't do it for nothing. It's, it was just showcasing how powerful Wiccan is
I
because
guess.
unintentionally he created this whole thing just like Wanda did whenever she created her hex.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
I will say I think the Agatha episode with her son and her you
oh
realizing that
god, that
she
episode
completely
was
that she created
the road.
the road and the song and everything, that was also really cool.
That was
Um,
an amazing episode.
yeah, I will say that I don't know, I think I liked it
I
more.
I
I
liked
don't know.
I liked WandaVision for the fact that everybody was every single week constantly online, like the theories and the conspiracies, like Mephisto's in the
The
pillow,
pillows,
like
the pillows. Guys, me and Paul were clowning on that so hard. We were
oh,
like,
so bad.
I told Paul about it too. I was like, "Did you see this?" He's like, "What?" And I was like, "You see this theory about Mephisto being in the pillows?" He's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, they think it's an eyeball." He's like, "That's not a fucking eyeball. What the hell are you talking about? These people
People
are
had the
reaching."
craziest conspiracy theories when that show came out, and that's what I'm saying is like we had all these theories like Mephisto's doing this, or maybe it's Nightmare or whoever, and then we get to the end, it's like, oh no, Wanda, it was Wanda all along, or Agatha was part of it, but
I will say the
it was
Agatha
just
twist was fun. I think the
the
Agatha
Agatha
twist.
twist was fun, but I think we all knew that she was Agatha.
Yeah,
I
people are
mean,
already theorizing it by episode 2, like.
mhm. But I think the fact that she, like, just happened upon Wanda was kind of a nice twist, is like she wasn't in charge of anything, she just happened upon it, like, "You know what? I'm gonna insert myself into this because she's powerful and I want some of that juju."
Yeah, I I think both are good though. I think both have been
Oh, yeah,
really fun
100%,
shows.
and if Vision Quest continues and concludes this trilogy
I think
of
it may be better just because you have Terry Metalis on this. I think it
yeah, yeah.
may just be better than both of them, and I am all for it. But
Alright.
anyway, guys, what are you thinking about all these trailer details? Are you loving them? Are you hating them? Are you just so excited for Vision Quest? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys. Well, since it's a special Tuesday episode, we aren't doing our top five. Our top five will come on Friday when me and Paul are in the same room together, and we will be doing our top five uh favorite slasher characters, horror characters. But we still wanted to have a fun little segment for you guys. So today we thought we would do some would you rather. As always, though, we'll start off with this one. So, would you rather get a Midnight Suns movie or a Young Avengers movie?
Ooh, okay, so did you ever play the Midnight Suns game?
I did not because I'm not a big card game person in the turn-based the way
I
that I'm just
I'm
not.
I'm normally not, but the gameplay was still super fun, even though I'm not a super,
I was
like,
told it
card
was
game
pretty
player
good.
either. Oh god, the story, just
I was
based
told
on the
that was really
story
good
of the
too.
game, oh my god, it was amazing. So, I'd have to say a Midnight Suns movie because Blade,
Ghost Rider.
Nico, Ghost Rider, like, having all those mystic characters together, that would be super fun, and I think that'd be an interesting little section of the MCU that we could discover. Plus, Young Avengers are just kind of annoying sometimes, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, and the way they've kinda set them up, they haven't done the best. They just haven't
No, they
really done the
haven't.
best with them, and so I
And you
I
just hate Kamala with a burning
I
passion.
just don't care for her, and with them looking like they're gonna make her the leader, I'm just like, ugh, I can't. I'm just not the big Young Avengers person. I yeah, no. Wicked and Speed are cool. I really like Wicked and Speed. I like
Kate
Haley
Bishop.
Kate Bishop. I love Kate Bishop. I can't do Kamala Khan. I don't know what it is, guys. I don't care for her character, but I would
Well,
say
you've been annoyed with her ever since they started,
oh
like,
for
they started
years, dude, for
forcing her down
years,
our throats
for
because
years.
it was like every animated show, the Marvel Avengers game that came out, e
Marvel
everything, like
Zombies, Marvel.
Marvel Zombies, yeah, they just, like they like shoving her down our throats, and it's like, "Okay, we get it." Some people like her character, some people don't, but you need to chill.
Yeah. So I would also go with Midnight Suns. All right.
Midnight Suns would be super fun, and if they follow the game, that'd be awesome.
Oh yes. Would you rather Green Goblin or Doctor Octopus be put in Marvel Rivals?
Both of them would be super good.
I'm thinking Green Goblin would be a duelist,
Uh-huh.
and Doctor Octopus
Doc
would be
Ock would be a
Vanguard.
Vanguard.
I'm
That's what
thinking
I'm thinking
Vanguard.
too.
Big damage
Yeah.
Vanguard with the legs. I think he'd be able to crawl
On walls and
buildings
stuff.
and buildings and walls, and you'd have Green Goblin with his glider and stuff like
I
that.
feel like Green Goblin would play very similar to Human Torch, like flying around and tossing down
Yes,
grenades and
but
stuff.
I would say he'd play more like, and I've made this example before, he'd play like Junkrat from Overwatch, where his bombs
Yeah.
are thrown and they're more random. There's not like you're not gonna hit someone on the head with the Junkrat ones, you still do damage, but his are more they throw bombs and then they blow up here and there, throw bombs, blow up here and there. So I think that's how he'd play, but I
I
would go Green
it's
Goblin, dude. I'd go
I
Green
would
Goblin.
probably go Green Goblin too, because I'm more of a duelist character. I don't play Vanguards very often.
I think both would be really fun. I think they should
They
do
would be
both of
both
them, and
really fun.
they should do a season of them, and Oscorp should
A
be the map.
Sinister Six season, and yeah,
Or
Oscorp being
just
the map
these
would be
2
super
guys in
fun.
general, and
Well,
Oscorp
I
should
know
be the map, yeah.
these would be the 2 characters, but make it Sinister Six themed, you
Themed,
know?
yeah, and hopefully eventually add Electro and Sandman and all that, because we need more
Mhm.
villains. We really need more
We
villains
do.
in
There's
Marvel
actually
Rivals.
there's not a lot of villains in the
Loki,
characters that we
hella.
play.
Loki, hella.
Ultron,
Ultron. That's
is
it,
that
dude.
it?
That's pretty much
No,
it.
that can't be it.
I think I may be missing one more, but that is pretty much it. I mean, if you count Venom, but Venom's an anti-hero.
Venom's
So,
anti-hero, Magneto's kind of
Magneto's this is the anti-hero Magneto. So, I mean,
yeah, it is.
it's
Ah,
but
hold on, let me
hella
check and see. That can't be all the
yes,
villains.
dude. I'm telling you, they don't have villains in this game, and they need them. They badly need some villains.
They put Emma Frost on this list as a villain, which
No, no, she's
she's a
her
villain sometimes.
yeah, she's her X-Men version of it with the Hellfire Gala,
And they
like,
also put Namor on this list as a villain.
okay, okay, fine, put Namor on there, whatever, but
Even still, he's not really that big. No, you're right.
yeah,
There's not a
hella,
lot of playable villains,
yeah,
but like
we've had Noel Desmond,
they've referenced villains all over the time. Like I mean, Doom is all over the place.
Noel,
Dracula, Null. Who else?
yeah, they've had some really good
Yeah, I'm.
yeah, like I'm saying, I would
They
love a season.
they definitely need to put more villains.
Yeah, and I think this would probably be a perfect one, but guys, we're both
Oh yeah,
going Green Goblin.
oh
So,
yeah, definitely.
alright, next. Would you rather get a Star Wars Old Republic movie or Jedi Fallen Order movie?
Ooh, those would both be really good. I love Cameron Monaghan. He is phenomenal, and he does deserve to be in a movie or in a Star Wars TV
Or
show.
when they just do Cal Kestis live action, he should just be
No,
Cal
well,
Kestis.
he is 100%. He is Cal Kestis, and
Yeah.
he just needs to be in there. Oh, God, I
This is a good one, wasn't it?
it is a good one. I probably would have to say an Old Republic movie
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
just because I love Darth Revan and the
yeah,
Knights of the Old Republic
and
games are
that's where
so
I'm going.
good.
Yeah, 'cause didn't they
Yeah.
also have, like, Darth Bane as well in there, didn't
Darth
they?
Revan, Darth Vane, Darth Nihilus, like,
Yeah,
there's a bunch of really cool Sith lords that get explored in those old games
yes.
because back then they didn't follow the rule of 2 yet, so they were just like, "Oh, you want Sith powers? Okay, here you go." There's one really, really fun, Star Wars: The Old Republic trailer for the MMO game that's online where a dropship crashes into Coruscant and just releases like 100 red lightsaber wielding Sith. And then they storm
And
the
that's what
Jedi Temple,
I was basing this off of the video game
the MMO.
yeah. So,
I would love that. Like
I would go Star Wars
a
Old Republic.
movie, yeah, a movie set in that timeline where
Finally
there's
getting away from
tons of
all
Jedi, tons of Sith. Get
getting
away from the
away
whole
from Skywalker
Skywalker
Saga.
stuff.
Yeah, get away from it, and let's venture into ground where you guys can do your own thing and not have to worry about the constraints of Skywalker and all those canon stuff.
No, like, cause I love the Skywalker family and the whole thing that they got going on, but
You love
some
Rey
of my
Skywalker?
no, no, no,
Rey
no, that's not what I said.
Skywalker. Well, she's Rey Skywalker. She's gotta be part of the family tree now. She's Rey Skywalker.
No, she not by blood. But no, I'm talking like the OG trilogy and the prequel trilogy, parts of the sequel trilogy, not all of it, but some of my favorite Star Wars media has nothing to do with the main cast. Like
Yeah,
I love Rogue One. Rogue One is probably one of my favorite Star
it's
Wars
awesome.
movies of
It's
all time.
amazing.
It's
It's amazing.
amazing. I love the Han Solo movie. There's a few times it gets a little bit goofy, but
Yeah.
I like just these movies and shows like Andor was a phenomenal show.
Yes.
Whenever they
Yes.
explore the Star Wars world without venturing too far into the prophecy and the
And the
chosen one and stuff like
lightsabers and the
that.
Force and
Like there's so much going on besides just Jedi. Like I've been reading all the Rogue Squadron books recently. Oh my god, I want them to make a Rogue Squadron movie or a TV show or something. Just it would basically be Top Gun but Star
Star
Wars. Can
Wars.
you imagine how many people would love that?
Yeah, it
Cuz
would be fun.
the Top Gun Maverick movie made so much
Much
money,
money, yeah,
and if it was Star Wars themed, god, dude, I think it would break so much record.
yeah. Alright, so we're both going Star Wars Old Republic, but alright, next one. Would you rather get a Ghostface or a Freddy Krueger game in the style of the Friday the 13th game?
Ooh, that would be pretty fun.
Because they're also now they're making one for Michael Myers that comes out, I think, this year.
Yes, I remember seeing that, and we already had the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game that came out. Ooh, you know what? I think Ghostface would be fun, but Freddy Krueger would be better because he's got supernatural powers. So, he could, you know, slip into their dreams and stuff. Like Ghostface, all he could do is hide, jump out, stab, hide, jump out, stab.
I'm going
So,
Ghostface, but
well, yeah,
yeah.
you love Ghostface, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's my favorite horror movie, dude. It's the
I
movie
know it
that got
is.
me into horror movies. So
I know.
I go Ghostface. You could do more fun things. You could call your phone and you could get buzzes across the map that Stacy's phone got a butt dial. Like I don't know, you could get something. I bet.
No, no, I guess. Well, I mean, Dead by Daylight has both of these
Yes,
characters in
and
it,
they're fun to
along
they're
with.
both fun.
I think Dead by Daylight has pretty much everybody except for Jason. Like
Yeah,
literally, I think that's the only horror movie
there's
character that Dead
probably
by Daylight does not have.
I don't think they have the grabber yet, which I wouldn't be surprised when they
Yeah,
add
but
the grabber.
dude, he'll be added soon, I'm sure, especially with the new movie coming out. But just based on how those characters have played in Dead by Daylight, I think
I get
Freddy
you.
Krueger would be more interesting
Yes.
'cause I like the supernatural aspect of it,
Yeah.
like, I think that, not superheroes, but horror villains, whenever they have a little bit of a supernatural aspect, it just makes them that much more menacing.
Yeah. Alright, next one. Would you rather get an Arkham Batman TV series or a live action Batman Beyond movie?
Damn you. Damn you. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was thinking about this one for a second. I was like, let's
Oh,
get this one in here.
holy crap. I gotta think about this one.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I mean, me, it's Arkham Batman TV series.
Yeah,
I
I
would
know.
love to do that one.
That
Uh
would be very fun.
Where you could do 4 seasons and 1 is each game, or do 5 seasons and kinda spread it out. Because
Spread it out, yeah.
I really think the big thing when I love the Arkham games, guys, it's my favorite video game franchise. The one downfall I have is that Jason should have been in Arkham Asylum. He should have been with
Yes.
Batman in Arkham Asylum so that when Arkham Knight came, it was more
It made more sense
it
and,
made more sense, it was more impactful, like,
yeah.
all of those things, and I think in the TV series, you could add that, so I go
Oh,
Arkham
definitely.
Batman TV series. I
That
that's
would that would be pretty fun, but I'm probably gonna go Batman Beyond because, dude, I love the Batman Beyond show.
yeah.
It was so much fun, and I think, Michael Keaton, he is
He's that age.
he is that age to play an old Bruce Wayne. Who would play Terry McGinnis, though? Who do you think?
You'd have to get someone in their, like, 20s. You'd have to get
Oh,
someone
definitely someone in the young 20s, not Timothy Chalamet or Tom Holland. Stop casting them in everything,
dude, you know what's
please.
even worse is those are the 2 people that came
I
to my
know,
head.
I know,
That's
that's
the
what I'm
worst
saying,
part.
like, but they dude, that's who we always cast is like, "We need a young 20s white male." I know.
I could see Mason Thames. You could do Mason Thames. He gets some muscle on him. I could see
Yeah,
maybe.
I could see that.
Um,
He doesn't got the face for it, though. He's I don't know.
yeah, yeah, he's got too much, I guess, curly hair if you wanna say that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
think I think the character because I don't remember, is Terry McGinnis part Asian? I think his mom is Asian. I'm pretty sure. Da,
I
da,
have
da, da,
no
da, da.
idea. Maybe. Well, because he's not a clone of
Well,
Bruce,
he's not a clone, but, like, they
but
use
his
Bruce
DNA. He's
Wayne's
technically his dad.
DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is super weird. It's like, I can't believe that they showed that in the Justice League, show, Amanda Waller being like, "Oh, yeah, we got, Bruce Wayne's DNA, and then we injected it into your dad so that whenever he had kids, it would technically be Bruce Wayne's kids, not his
Ah,
kids. That
I
was
got
super
you.
weird.
I got you. Here's another one. I was looking up some ideas on what people have thought. Leo
Uh-huh.
Howard, he was in Kicking It. I don't know if you know who Leo
I do
Howard is.
not know.
Look him up. I think he'd be good. Or the kid that played Bruce in Gotham. The guy that
Oh, yes.
I look at
He
that and
would
I'm
be
like,
pretty good.
yeah,
Oh, he would need to I remember him being pretty short, though. Did he get any taller?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Also, the
Uh,
ending, I love.
Terry McGinnis, okay, from what I found, Terry McGinnis is not Asian. Okay, so his mom's not Asian. I could have swore it was. I don't know why I'm thinking that. But okay, so then Gotham, Bruce
He's
Wayne.
5'8". He's 5'8", yeah, so he's still pretty short. But
He's pretty short,
I think
yeah.
he could play it. I also, like I said, look up Leo Howard. I think that one would be a fun
Leo
one.
Howard.
I think that one
Yeah.
he was in Kicking It, back in the day for Disney. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, he's got the look.
I could see him playing it.
28 years old. I could see him doing that. Okay.
Yeah, I think those would be those are some good
Those are
ones.
some good options, but yeah, that's I would probably do a Batman Beyond movie, and I think that'd be kind of fun because I love the Batman Beyond show.
Yeah, but guys, let us in the comments. Let us know what your fan castings for Batman Beyond. We'd love to see what you guys are thinking. But yeah, I'm gonna
Absolutely.
go Arkham Batman, and you will go Batman Beyond. All right,
Batman Beyond.
next one. Would you rather play Insomniac Spider-Man 3 or watch Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse right now?
Why are you doing this to me? You're purposely making these to torture me.
They're good ones.
Ah,
I
they
put on
are
my
very
thinking
good.
cap this week. I was
Yeah,
putting
you
it
did.
on today.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh man.
I know, tough. These ones are tough for me,
Mm,
but I think I'm gonna give the slight edge to Insomniac Spider-Man 3. Reason why, I really wanna see Green Goblin and how they do him. Green Goblin and Doctor
yeah.
Octopus, I
No, I
really am
get that.
excited for that. So I'm gonna go Insomniac Spider-Man 3. Not that Beyond the Spider-Verse, I'm not excited for it. I am really excited for that. But I give the slight edge to Insomniac.
Mm.
I give the slight edge.
I don't know if I can choose, dude. I want both. God, I think I'll go Beyond the Spider-Verse just because you went Insomniac just so I could play devil's advocate. I want both though. I literally like I'm racking my brain because I'm like, oh, which one do I want more? I want them both.
Yeah.
I would say Beyond the Spider-Verse. I mean, they made Spot such a
Yeah,
menacing
such
villain.
a bottom of the barrel villain, and they made
They
him
made him scary, dude.
so cool and scary. Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm excited to see where they go with that and how they deal with the canon, non-canon type stuff.
yes, yes,
Plus, you know, it will be another chance for me to see my boy Scarlet Spider because I love Scarlet Spider, and the fact that he's voiced by Brooklyn Nine Nine's Andy Samberg is super fun. I love Andy.
yes,
So it'd be cool to see him and any other of the Spider-Man variants that they decide to throw in there because anytime that we do a Spider-Verse thing, it's always super fun. And maybe we could see how they you know, deal with Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man
yes,
and the MCU and the other live action
yep,
Spider-Man. I think it'd be cool to see how we finish off the story and maybe bring in some of those guys. So yeah, I'm
yes.
gonna go with Beyond Spider-Verse.
All right, and I think this is the last one. But would you rather get an Avengers versus X-Men movie or a Justice League versus Teen Titans movie?
Are we
Because
talking live action or animated?
live action. This
Live
is
action.
live action
Okay.
because they've done an animated Justice League versus Teen
Justice
Titans.
League versus Teen
So
Titans, yeah.
I'm talking live action. Now, guys, at the point of this video, it's rumored that maybe we're getting Avengers versus X-Men in Avengers Doomsday, but it is not confirmed, and we have nothing, proving that. So I put
Right.
this one in here. But
There are a lot of Avengers and a lot of X-Men in
yes,
the upcoming
yes,
Doomsday movie, though, so that'd be interesting.
yes,
I'd have to say Avengers versus X-Men just because as of right now in the DCU, we do not have a Justice League or a Teen Titans. The only, confirmed characters that we got are Superman, Supergirl,
Yeah.
and Green Lantern.
Well, and I mean, both of us, the way that Peacemaker ended, we were kind of left with a kind of sour taste in our
Yes.
mouth, and
Yeah.
we're trying
A
to
lot
recover.
of people, dude. Like
Yeah,
I've seen so many videos of people being like that moment when you watch the end of Peacemaker season 2 and you're so disappointed. It's like, man,
yeah,
that kind of hit a lot of people
the
like
wrong way.
not the wrong way, yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I'm gonna go Avengers versus X-Men. I think it'd be kind of cool. And they did reference. So, did you read the Avengers versus X-Men comics?
I did not. I did not.
Okay, so one of the main focal points of that comics is Hope Summers, which
Yes,
is Cable's daughter,
yes. So
which is
Cyclops'
Scott Summers,
granddaughter.
Cyclops' granddaughter. Yes.
Yes,
So, because she's got some crazy,
of course,
miracle powers,
of course.
which I think it was. So before this had happened, the House of M situation happened where Wanda said no more mutants, which eliminated like 99% of the mutant population on the planet, and Hope's got the power to bring all those mutants back. So
Yeah,
the X-Men are like, we got to protect her because, she could save our species. And the Avengers are like, no, we don't need a bunch more mutants running around fucking shit up. So
yeah,
let's chill out on that. So it would be kind of interesting. I mean, they did mention Hope in Deadpool 2 when Cable was in Deadpool 2.
yeah.
So maybe we could bring him back and bring Hope back, and that'd be kind of interesting. I would like to see an Avengers versus X-Men movie.
I'm with you on that one as well. Well, guys, that'll do it for Would You Rather this time. What'd you guys think? Did you guys love it? Did you hate it? Let us know all of your responses to them. And if you guys have any Would You Rathers, email us at the It's Getting Late podcast at gmail.com. Well, let us know all of your thoughts in the comments below. Alrighty. Moving on. Tron Ares had a big flop on the face, hit their face hard on the ground. This comes over to us from Variety at the box office. Disney's sci fi sequel, Tron Ares, failed to connect in its box office debut, collecting a disappointing 33.5 million from 4,000 North American theaters over the weekend. It's a weak start, even for a 5-decade-old franchise that's been a commercial juggernaut. The trouble is that Tron Ares carries a massive 180 million, let's say it again, 180 million price tag, not including the
Whoa.
many millions the studio spent on marketing overseas. Tron Ares didn't make up much ground, adding another 27 million and putting the final global number at 60 million through Sunday.
Yeesh.
Yeah, this heading into the weekend, Tron Ares was targeting a decent domestic debut of 45 million to 55 million. 45 million to 50 million, sorry. Guys, 33 million, don't get me wrong, is a lot of money. And for some movies, that's great, like The Smashing Machine. That would have been great for The
That
Smashing.
would have been great. Yeah,
That would have
100%.
been great. But for a movie that cost $180 million, this is a wet
Yeesh.
fart on a cold toilet seat. It's
It's
awful.
yeah, it's not. It's probably not gonna make its money back. That's for
I
sure.
don't see, dude, and also with how many people I've been very like I've seen people liking it, I've seen people hating it, and I've seen mixed. We were kind of in that mixed category.
Yes,
Yes,
definitely.
we
Like there were
there are
parts that
good
we
parts.
liked.
Yes, but it's teetering on that whether or not it's or
Like
it's
I
really
I
teetering.
think I even said on the last episode, I said it was 50-50.
Yeah,
Like you go watch it if
flip a
you're
coin.
if you're a big Tron fan, or if you just want to go for watch the special effects. If you got kids, kids would enjoy this movie.
Yes.
But other than that, like, if you're not really that into it, I wouldn't waste your time, waste your money, which it looks like a lot of people didn't. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's let's see here. I mean, I think also in this article it mentions that Tron Ares made a B plus grade on the cinema score, which is good. So pretty much, if you guys don't know what those cinema scores do, they ask people as they're walking out of the theater, right when they're walking out, they ask them, what would you grade it, pretty much. And so a
Mhm.
B plus is not bad. A B plus is a
No,
solid
not at all.
score. But even though it got a B plus, it still did not do well on its money, and it's not gonna be great when it comes to returning. Like,
Yeah, I mean, and Disney is, they have a lot of money in stock, but I don't know if losing their money on this is going to, like, are they going to continue this franchise? Because we
yeah.
said that the movie did kind of set up another sequel.
Yes,
They were sitting there
there's a
like,
post-credit scene that kinda
hmm
does something, but kinda doesn't. But honestly, guys, if this doesn't make its money back,
they're
kiss
probably
that
gonna kill it.
sequel goodbye. They're not gonna do
Yeah,
it because it's not worth it. And honestly, Paul, this movie was probably 15 years too late. This movie should have came out 10
yeah.
years ago. This movie
I
should have
mean,
came out 10 years ago when Tron Legacy was really at its hype and people were really liking it. It should have came out 2 or 3 years after it. So it's about 10 to 12 years later, like, too late.
definitely. I mean, Tron Legacy came out so many decades after the first Tron, but I mean,
It was a revival. It was a
it
good
was a
revival.
revival, and it was like, "Hey, look at what we could do with all the CGI that we have now." And the thing is, this movie compared to the previous Tron Legacy movie, God, I love this picture. I mean, the CGI didn't upgrade that much. I mean, yeah, it
Yeah.
is definitely better, but it's not like you go into that movie going, "Whoa, this is so much better than the Tron Legacy movie." It's like,
It's not like the
nah,
difference
it's
between the '80s one and
no,
Legacy.
100%. Like that difference is
Was this is pretty
very,
big.
very
Yeah.
visible.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
30
god.
years. It's 30 years, so
Yeah, but no, but difference between Tron Legacy and this movie, like, yeah, the CGI is somewhat better, and like we said when we watched the movie, the best parts about this movie were the visual effects, the
the
soundtrack,
soundtrack,
and some of the fight scenes.
some of the action, yeah, and the way
Yeah,
that things looked, but storylines wise, like we
the
said, guys,
storyline
very one
was
note.
very one note. It's the characters were boring for the most part. I've said it before, I just don't like Jared Leto. I don't know what it is about him. He just has this air of him that just rubs me wrong. Like anytime I see Jared Leto, I'm just like, I've never met the man, and I've never seen him in real life. I've never seen him in a like interview or anything acting the way that I picture him. But the way I picture him, I just always picture him as just this arrogant douche, honestly. And I don't know. That's just the air that he gives. And so anytime that he's cast in a movie, I'm like, I gotta have to watch this guy. I don't like him, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I think if they had cast someone else in his role, I probably would have enjoyed the movie better.
Well,
I
it's also not just it's also the way he acted him. Like, he's very
Oh yeah,
and I get it. This is not going to spoilers, guys, because they've done it in the trailers, but
hmm
he's, an AI trying to become, trying to have these human features and stick around. And I
hmm
get it. But he's so one note and da 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 da
yeah.
da.
Like he talks. I guess that's part of it. He talks like an AI bot reading directly from Google,
It's just
and
chat
he's
GPT, dude. It's
no, literally,
ChatGPT.
he is ChatGPT, and over the course of the movie, he tries to be a little bit more human, but in doing
Just never
so, he
works
just
out.
becomes super pretentious.
Yeah.
And like he mentions Depeche Mode, I think about 7 times, and about how it's his favorite band in the world. It's like, dude, you are a computer program, okay? It's like you're sitting there talking about Depeche Mode like you've listened to it your entire life, which you probably have because you're only probably like a week old because you're a computer program.
Yeah,
But
it's just
still,
yeah, no, the movie wasn't great, and honestly, wouldn't be surprised if this thing just does not even get close to making its money back because they'd be lucky to even break even with this one. Because
no,
I'm willing to bet
unfortunately.
it's gonna have over a 50% drop at the box office.
Oh gosh, for sure.
It's gonna have a massive drop, I think, because it's not very rewatchable. Like, no, I don't think. you would wanna go
No,
back and watch it again.
I would not, honestly, like, I what I saw in the trailers are the best part of the movie, all the
It
cool
was the
visual
highlight reel.
effects.
It
It
was the
was the highlight reel, but, like, all the cool visual effects, seeing the light cycles in real life and the other, Tron vehicles and stuff in the real world, that was cool. The rest of it, meh.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But anyways, guys, what are you thinking about this Tron Ares pretty much not flopping, but also not doing great? Did you guys see the movie this weekend? And if you did you love it? Did you hate it? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty. Moving on to back to some more New York Comic Con news. So X-Men 97 dropped their season 2 trailer and some fans got to see it. And Paul, what did they have for the details for that one?
All right, so coming back to Variety, says X-Men 97 has been renewed for season 3. It was announced at New York Comic Con on Saturday is with a trailer for season 2, which the season 2 will release summer of 2026. So we get X-Men 97 in the summer, and then we get Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man in the fall. So next year, hey, it's a good year for Marvel animation. A trailer shown in the room to Comic Con attendees showed the return of the evil mutant apocalypse and the X Men characters scattered across time, which is what happened at the end of season 1. The heroes like Wolverine, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Jubilee, Nightcrawler, and more must find their way back to the 1990s after being lost in the past and the future. So we're basically just picking right up where we left off at the end of season 1. All the X Men are in different timelines, and yeah, we
Which
got a bunch of stuff that we got to fix.
Perfect. Perfect. I mean, that season of X-Men 97 was very shocking for me. Like, where we started and then where we ended with everything was
Mhm.
insane. I think it was episode 4 when Genosha just completely gets
Yes. Oh my
flattened and we
gosh.
kill Gambit. I was like, "Oh my god." Like, it was
Yeah.
by far one of the best piece of X-Men, like, stuff that I have seen, and I I would say I don't think it's better than some of the X-Men movies, but I think it's been the best adapted X-Men, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I
Oh,
think it's
definitely. I
adapted
mean,
the X-Men the best.
the X-Men '90s show was
Yes, very good.
huge, huge in its time, and then this continuation of it, I mean, you could not ask for more. They just decided, "Okay, we're just gonna continue where we left off." Because hey, you know what? That was probably the best iteration of the X-Men that was ever put to screen, and so we'll just continue it and, just bring it into the well, not even the modern age because it's still
Yeah.
1997 in the show, just, we're doing it now, and
Yeah.
dude, I love it. I love this show, the '94 Spider-Man show. Those were the animated series that I grew up with as a kid. And God, I mean, you cannot beat some of the just feelings that this show gives you.
Yeah.
And
The good
they
thing
they
about
they
this show
really yeah.
Yeah. The good thing about this show that I really liked too, and don't get me wrong, I love Wolverine, but it was nice to finally see him as more of not a sideline character, but we get to see the
Just
other X-Men. Like, we're not
yes.
just focusing on Wolverine
It's
and
it's not the
Cyclops.
Wolverine show,
Yeah,
yes.
Cyclops is the true leader of the X-Men, and we're actually seeing that. I mean, they did
Mhm.
great things in this show. I mean, I loved Magneto in this as well, was really good. Like, they did a lot of a thing, just a bunch in this series that was awesome. Bastion, oh my gosh,
Bastion was
Bastion was
crazy.
crazy cool. You had that. Oh, what else? There was something else. Oh, when Magneto does the whole thing where he takes all of Wolverine's adamantium out. Oh, that was insane. Taking it
Oh,
right out
yeah.
of the comic
Straight
book,
out of the comics.
put
Yeah,
in it.
exactly.
I have it. You guys can see it right there. I have that exact pop Funko for it. Like, and I have the X-Men 97 Magneto next to it. I've got a couple of the other X-Men 97 pops as well. Like, they did a great job with this show. And then the cool thing with it was then at the end they teased Apocalypse, which they already
Mhm.
did Apocalypse in the X-Men 90s, the original
The
show.
original no, yeah.
And now they're gonna do it again, and I am so excited. They've said there have been multiple reports about this show being super dark, super bunch of people are gonna die, which is
I
insane.
mean, and that's what I was gonna say earlier is that whole episode 4 and everything that, happened after it, they are aware that the audience that watched the original X-Men show, they're all adults now. So they are not shying away from the more mature content and the mature themes,
Yes.
and they're like, "Yes, characters will die. Yes,
They're not afraid to kill their
characters."
characters.
Yeah. I mean, they are going to rock your world a little bit, and
And
I think that's
Apocalypse.
probably one of the best things about the show is they're not holding back any punches.
Yeah, and the big one is that they tease that that Apocalypse is gonna bring Gambit back as Death, and that'll be so cool seeing them having to pretty much fight Gambit. I mean, Rogue versus Gambit, it's gonna happen. They've gotta.
It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, and it looks like we have Archangel's gonna be Psylocke is gonna be in the show. Like, we
Mhm.
have all of these characters coming in, and it just looks nutty, and I hope it's as great as the first season, and I think they will, and, then
I think
moving
so.
on to season 3, it's like, wow, you guys, they're nonstop, they're just pumping them out, and that, like I said to you, earlier, it was like, it's finally nice that we are getting TV shows yearly, and we're not waiting years. Now, granted, X-Men '97 came out in 2024.
It did come out in 2024,
Yeah,
so it came out before Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
we're waiting 2
So,
years, though, so
waiting 2 years for this one, but after this, there'll probably be yearly releases. Like, I could see X-Men '97 being a summer release every year and Spider-Man being a fall release
fall.
every year,
Yep, and
and
then
I'm A-okay
Daredevil
with
being
that,
the
and
March. Daredevil being
Daredevil
the
being the
March.
spring. Yeah, I mean, I'm A-okay with that. Let's just keep making
Keep
these
going.
shows, making them as fun as they can be.
Well, and it's
Like,
because they're doing a good job. If they were doing a bad job, we'd be like, "Why are they keep greenlighting it?" And earlier, like we said, guys, it's not the superhero fatigue. It's that they were making bad shows, and now they're making good shows, and it's like, "Yes, please give us more," because, like, you guys will remember about, I think it was 2021 or 2022 when they had 12 Marvel projects come out in 1
yeah,
year. Like, me
it
and
was a
Paul,
lot.
every single time we hung out, we're like, "Yeah, we're right now we're watching so and so show. Oh, but don't forget, in 2 weeks we've got a new one coming," and we were both like, "What?" And then there was a movie that always came out in between one of the shows, and
Yeah.
it was very draining at times. Like,
Yeah, because like, it felt like a chore
yeah, it felt like
having
a
to
chore,
keep up with everything.
especially because most of the shows were garbage. If the shows were good, I don't think we'd be having this issue. I don't think we would
No.
have been saying this is a problem. It was most of them were either really bad or mediocre at best. And
Yes.
it's nice that they kind of reeled them back in. They're saying, okay, this is what we're gonna do, and then these are gonna be our yearly releases: Daredevil, X-Men, Spider-Man. And I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe add one more in there to get all seasons. You get
I
like a
think, yeah,
winter
they
release.
could definitely, because there's 2 animations and then 1 live action. I could see them doing another animation
Or
for the
another live
spring
action,
schedule or another live action for
the
summer or for
winter.
fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different things that they could be doing, and I think as of right now, the only movies that are scheduled for 2026, we got Spider-Man in July,
Yes.
correct?
July,
And
yes.
then Doomsday
Doomsday.
in
That's it.
December,
That's it.
and that's it.
Yep.
So yeah, these TV shows are gonna have to pick up the slack for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and I think last year really showed that I was okay with it. Like, we had
Mhm.
Daredevil, then we had Spider-Man, and then we had Captain America in the middle of that, which was kind of meh. But then
Man,
we
yeah.
had Thunderbolts, and did we have, I don't think we've had any
Fantastic Four, and
Fantastic Four,
that's
and then Marvel
there
Zombie.
was no other. Oh, Marvel Zombies, yeah.
So we've kind of
Oh, Eyes of Wakanda,
Eyes of Wakanda,
which
yes.
did I never watched that, did you?
I did not get around to watch just because it just didn't pique my interest really.
Nah, me neither. Because I'm like sitting there, it's like it doesn't really have anything to do with the current MCU or anything that's going on. It's just kind of like a flash, or not even a flashback. Just hey, here's what
The
Black
origins, and
the
they had
origins
they
of
had
Black
Iron
Panther and
Fist was the big
Wakanda.
one. They had an Iron Fist in there, and that's what was
Yeah, they did.
the big draw. But yeah, there wasn't anything big, but overall, I mean, I think Marvel has been doing a really good job, especially in their animation department. They have really
Mhm.
honed in their animation, and it's really nice to see that we're gonna get a season 3 and that we're getting this in 2026. And I can't wait to see the trailer when it finally drops online.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
anyways, guys, what are you guys thinking about all these details coming out about the season 2 trailer? Are you guys excited for it? Are you not? Have you guys even seen season 1? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty. Well, guys, for our final topic, and I would say besides Spider-Man is probably me and Paul's most excited. We're most excited for this one is Daredevil season 2. So, like we've been saying, New York Comic Con. Yes, I know this is kind of a special
Yeah,
New York
it's
Comic Con episode, but
basically.
yeah, New York Comic Con, they dropped a trailer for them at the New York Comic Con. There are some little snippets and things you can find online, but they're not great quality. So, I mean, you guys can go digging, but they dropped some things. Okay, guys. So this is what Variety had to say. So, Daredevil Born Again Season 2 surprised fans as New York Comic Con with the first trailer for the sophomore season. Charlie Cox, who stars as Daredevil, appeared on stage and reunited with Kristen Ritter, who is officially back in the MCU as Jessica Jones. Season 2 will premiere on Disney Plus in March 2026. The biggest moment of the trailer, shown only to attendees in the room, was the return of Ritter's Jones, who previously starred in her own self titled Marvel series on Netflix and teamed up with Daredevil in The Defenders. Eldon Henson, whose Foggy Nelson shockingly died in the Born Again series premiere, also premiered in the trailer and will be back for season 2. Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin was featured throughout the trailer and was shown boxing an opponent in a ring. So, guys, it looks like it's pretty much back to the same old with
Mhm.
Daredevil and Paul. I mean, I'm excited. I
Oh,
I
same here, dude.
love Daredevil.
I love Kristen Ritter. I'm so
Oh, I
glad
know
that
you
she's
do.
back. Dude, she's one of my favorite actresses, and the Jessica Jones series, like, I love the Daredevil Netflix show, but I think the Jessica Jones series has some of the best Marvel TV show episodes just ever.
Oh,
Like, they don't
arguably
get
there are seasons that are pretty
oh
good.
my gosh, they're so good, and I love Jessica and Matt's reactions, like, whenever they interacted with each other in the Defenders show, even though, like, that was their first time meeting each other,
Yeah.
they had some of the best banter. Like, whenever, Matt wraps his head up with her scarf so he conceals his identity, she's like, "You look like an idiot," and he goes, "It's your scarf." It's like it's some
Yeah,
of the best just interactions between them, so I'm excited to see how they do this in the season 2.
yeah, and I mean another big thing, we're finally getting first off, the double D,
The
uh
double D's on the suit, the black
and the
and red suit.
black and red suit.
Oh, it
Oh
looks so
my
good.
gosh, dude. I would love it once they're done with this Kingpin storyline to try to do Shadowland. Shadowland is very dark though. Like Shadowland is very dark,
Yeah.
but I could definitely see him doing it. And this is the season where we're finally gonna have all the old Netflix guys are coming back. Like in the first season was still pretty good. You still had some of the old people around from like Disney Plus's old hierarchy, and so you kind of had there wasn't the original crew, and then they pretty much kicked the can, said, "Yeah, you guys get out of here." Episode seven's when they finally had the original crew come back, and you could feel it with that episode
Yes, like, there's a
from the
different
start.
different feel.
You could
Yeah.
definitely with how they shot things, with when it was, Bullseye stuff, it was, like, a blue film over stuff, so they
Yes.
is so glad they are back, and I'm excited to see what they do because I 100% feel like they're gonna bring back Danny Rand and Luke Cage. They will, and I feel like
Oh,
they're
for
gonna be
sure.
surprised.
Eventually, they'll have the whole Defenders back. I would love to see Luke Cage back because I love Mike Coulter as Luke Cage. He did a phenomenal job.
They all I'm
They
sorry,
all did a good job.
even the
The
even
Iron
the
Fist show had some
that wasn't his fault in my
unfortunate parts.
opinion, though.
No, it was not his fault at all.
The
Like, that
writing was
first
awful.
season was very terribly written, like, very unfortunate writing. Season 2 was a little bit
A
better,
little bit better, but not by much.
but not by much, and it had nothing to do with his character, and
He spent half
um
the season in an insane asylum, and it took forever for him to get. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is Iron Fist, and it's more like we're strapped in this insane asylum. Like, can you just
yeah, I know.
like get out, please? This is really boring. And yeah,
We'll hopefully get the whole crew back together, and hopefully they, have a really, really good, bond, and a good writing team this time that
yes, yes.
makes them feel like the characters that they were written as in the comics,
Yes, because even though
and
Defenders was a solid show, it wasn't great. Like,
no,
I
again, it had some good times and some not so good times.
yeah, and I hope they revisit The Hand, especially because The Hand was fine, but I just really do not think if there was one thing that lacked in that entire Netflix era, because you had The Hand in multiple they had their fingers in everything. I
Yes,
don't
yes.
think they did The Hand very well. I just don't.
Yeah, no,
That was the one thing they lacked.
it was short-lived, very much so. It was Daredevil season 2 and then the Defender show,
Yeah.
and that was basically it.
And even when they
And
were there, they weren't great because nobody in
yeah,
Daredevil, nobody really cared in season 2 what they had Punisher. You cared about Punisher,
mhm,
and you still cared about the Kingpin stuff. And
yeah,
they and so I hope they revisit Hand, but I am really excited for this. The trailer from all the details. I can't wait for them to finally actually drop it online. Like,
that'd be nice. Oh, I'm sure
which
that'll
should be
probably all
soon.
happen, yeah,
I
within this
mean,
next week or so.
I don't know next week. I would say in the next month. I would say in the next month, just because March, we're thinking we've got November, December, January,
Well,
February.
so they already released the Wonderman trailer, that comes out in January,
Yeah.
and so Daredevil coming out in March, so maybe it comes out in 2 months, you
I
know?
don't think they're gonna wait that long though. I think they're gonna want to start because Wonder Man, as we said earlier, they're dropping all 8 episodes. They don't have confidence in it, so I don't think Wonder Man they're really gonna care about the marketing for it as much. Daredevil, they're gonna
Right,
want a big marketing push, so I'm willing to bet
hopefully.
They will no Daredevil. I will put money on it. Daredevil will have a trailer come out by the end of December. I don't think it'll. I mean, not the end of December, at the end of November. By the end of November,
Okay.
we will have one Daredevil trailer. So
I could see that. And you said that Foggy was confirmed to come back in
yes,
season
he
2?
they saw him in the trailer. He will be.
Okay. So, flashback
I
or
hope, dude. I hope.
well, I
I
mean, you don't want them to bring him back to life?
no,
No?
because, to
'Cause
me, I feel like if you bring him back to life, you undermine everything you did in the first episode of
I get that.
season
No,
1
I
of
get
Born
that.
Again.
But here's what I'm thinking. So you're talking about the Shadowland,
Yeah, I
arc.
know where you're gonna go with this, but yes.
So well, because they introduced Mephisto and Ironheart, and he's making deals left and right. Spider-Man Brand New Day, like people are sitting there like, please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do one more day. If you guys do Spider-Man one more day,
Oh,
we will
no.
riot. We will riot.
I'm
But I'm sitting there thinking like maybe Mephisto shows up, talks to Matt, and he's like, "Hey, you want your best friend back? I'll do it, but you gotta give me a little something."
There's that, they could, but also the Hand has been known to bring Foggy back before. The Hand has brought in Foggy back. So I don't want that dude. I really don't. I don't want him back to life. I also to me, Daredevil going with the devil to me just does not it kind of doesn't ruin his character, but it makes no sense with his character, him being a devout Catholic. Like,
Mhm.
it just doesn't make sense to me. And I also I don't I'm Mephisto to me, as cool as it is that he's, I guess, teaming up with Iron Fist, I don't think anybody cares. I think people just cared that he showed up. What people really care about is when is Ghost Rider gonna show up? That's when people care about Mephisto.
Yeah,
That's why they
definitely.
care about Mephisto. They don't care that Ironheart showed up. And yes, would it be cool if we did some Mephisto and Daredevil team up thingy or whatever? I think it would be cool, but I don't want it. I really don't. And I think Foggy would be better as maybe he's a hallucination. I'd be fine with that as well. I just
Yeah.
don't physically want him. back. I just don't, because I think, like I said, it would undo everything they did in the first episode of Born Again, and it kind of then takes away the whole purpose of everything Matt stopped. He stopped because of Foggy. Now what? He's gonna come, like, he's back. It undoes does it, in my opinion.
No, I get it. I understand.
Yeah, but if they do, they do. Ultimately, if they write it good, maybe I'll be convinced, and maybe I'll be like, well, man, hey, I like it, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, guys, what are you thinking about these season 2 details for Daredevil? Are you excited about it? Are you not? Are you counting down the days till March 2026? Let us know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys. Well, it's getting late.
Indeed
Official
it is.
timestamp. It is 2:15 in the morning for you guys. Well, for us at least. For us at least.
Yeah.
But it's been fun.
Not as late as normal, but still pretty late.
Well, yeah, because we've got stuff to do. I mean, this is a special Tuesday episode for you guys. We
Yeah.
like we do when we do these special episodes. I had seen a bunch of stuff. Both me and Paul were like, "There's a lot,"
There's a
and
lot we gotta cover, and so we might wanna take care of that now before we get too stacked whenever it comes to our normal weekly episode.
yeah, because guys, like I said, we're gonna have a fun time on Saturday. We'll film it Friday. We'll post it Saturday. We'll get it all out for you. We'll have a fun episode for you guys there when me and Paul are in the same room. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna rank our slashers, our favorite horror slashers. We're gonna rank, not rank, but we're gonna have our review for the Black Phone 2, which is Paul's most anticipated movie for this year, the rest of the
Yeah.
year. So we have a lot, and we're really excited. If there's any segments that you guys want to see in that one, like if you guys want to see a would you rather, if you guys want to see what's more likely, or what are the odds, let us know. Email us down below at the it's getting late podcast at gmail.com. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for the special Tuesday edition of It's Getting Late. My name's Jacob,
I'm Paul.
and we will see you guys Saturday. Have a great rest of your week, everybody.
We'll see you later.